Hi everyone, it's Gina with GJH Creations and Crafts, and we are back today for step 2 of our chocolate caramel sundae. So yesterday we took our sundae glass and we learned how to make the chocolate and caramel drips going down the inside of the glass. Today we're going to go on to step 2, where we coat the inside of the glass so it looks like it has vanilla ice cream. You can see on the outside what it's going to look like. Looks like it's dry, so this is what we're going to use for part 3. And when we come back for part 3, we're going to show you how to make some vanilla ice cream in there, an iced chocolate brownie on top, and then we'll finish it up part 3 and 4, where we take the brownie, we add some more ice cream, some whipped cream, some nuts, and a cherry on top. So we'll be finishing this up. So step 1, we got our chocolate and caramel. Step 2, we are going to coat the inside with some spackle. So I am going to use Fast and Final is this lightweight spackle that I really like to use for the inside of the glasses and a lot of my fake bake. So I'm going to take some of that, and I have it here in a tub already. So you can see where I scooped it out of the big bucket, put it in here, and all I did was just take a little bit of the white folk art paint and just a dollop in here, just a little tiny bit, just to keep it so after it dries a little bit, you don't want it to turn yellow, so just a little bit of white paint in there. And you can see great consistency for us to coat our sundae. And really, this is such an easy step. You're going to take some on your popsicle stick, and you're going to, let's see if I can show you, just kind of push it down in the bottom and slowly come up the sides. And you're going to go all the way around your cup and come up the side. And you can keep checking on the outside of your cup, and you can see if you have holes, or sometimes it gets a little air bubble in there, and you can go back and just kind of, when you get all the spackle inside, you can kind of just go back in and smooth it out a little bit. So I'm just going to continue to go in, smooth it out, get it all the way to the top. Try to keep the edge, the top edge, I want to keep a little clean, just so that way when I do my ice cream later, it doesn't show. So you can see inside, we're just adding a dollop at the bottom and just kind of bringing our popsicle stick up to the top, almost like you're scraping it off. It's that easy. It is really easy to make these ice cream sundaes, but they're so fun because there's so many things you can do to decorate them. And you can kind of see where I've got the one side almost all the way to the top. It doesn't need to be real thick. In fact, if you make it really thick, it's going to take that much longer to dry. So, and I typically let these dry 24 hours, and then they're good to go. I'm going to just continue to work around my spackle. Just pull it up the side. You can see the inside, you can see the bottom, there's a little bit of light. Just take a little bit on the end, push that down in there. Like I said, you just kind of go in and you smooth it out, fill in your holes, kind of keep it off the top, and then kind of see around the edge there. And then on the outside, you can see where it looks like I've got the vanilla ice cream or the vanilla milkshake in there. It is that easy, folks. Coat the inside, bring it up the sides, and you've got your chocolate drizzle. I let that dry for 24 hours. We posted a video yesterday on that one and covered on the inside. And that's it for step 2. Wanting to make sure that this fully dries on the inside before I start with the next step of adding the ice cream and my chocolate brownie. So tomorrow, this one will be dry, this one will be finished, and I'll show you how to get to the next step. Thanks so much for joining, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, everybody.